Ambassadors are very important to We Are Festival. They're really our ears and our eyes. They help us to gauge customer reaction on the ground. It gives us a level of marketing that's not available through any other channel. We always come to the same conclusion. A show with an ambassador network is always far more successful than one without. Ambassadors have been very effective for our brand. The reach it gives us is unlike any other marketing tool that we use that's currently available, not to mention the thousands of sales that this method provides us with. The key areas that TPN has helped us develop is that it's been a vital link between the promoter and from the street, from marketing to sales, right the way through to customer engagement. We've found TPN very effective working with We Are Festival over the last 3 years. From key sellers, feedback meetings, to the on-sale process, all the way through to event delivery. The process has been very efficient and it's one that we're very proud to be a part of.
The beginning of Festival's success was actually built on advocacy anyway. It was the word of mouth of the people who came to the festival year 1, year 2 and year 3 that spread around London and the South East, and I think all Physical Network has done is harness that way of talking about a festival, but formalising it into a structured business proposition.
Yeah, I mean we started at 4,000 first year of festival and then doubled in size every year for the first 5 years. And it was pure advocacy. It was people going out saying, wow, there's this great new festival on the Isle of Wight festival, and you know that's our whole business model. We've never really taken adverts. We don't, obviously with social media we use social media, but we don't like to try and do a lot of ads and stuff. So it's all about people like the Physical Network who now kind of sell up to 1/3 of our tickets, and that's how successful they've been. That almost 20,000 tickets sold last year by the Physical Network.
And the best recommendation you'll ever get is from a friend or somebody who lives in your circle and who's in and around the world that you love, and that's something you can't do in a very cold marketing traditional way that was around that era of when Festival launched.
So TPN and the ambassadors have had a massive impact, really. I mean, it's completely changed our whole business model from the formal kind of whether it's adverts or just going through normal ticket agencies, to actually letting these guys and girls out onto the streets, out into the universities, and telling all their friends about it, creating a whole new culture, because it's not just about the ticket sales, it's the fact that those groups of 8 or 16 or 24, whatever it is that they're coming down, they're all friends, so you get a much better atmosphere in the campsites. You get these whole groups of people that are going around together at Festival. And they're fun, and they sort of get involved more than just selling the tickets. They do the challenges. We've created a whole new area on site called Temple Island, which is basically for the Physical Network. So they've got their own venue on site, which they kind of own. They tell us who they want to see there. So yeah, it's really changing the whole culture of Festival.
I think some of the bigger festivals as well still feel like there's one promoter behind it, whereas I think Festival and this new generation of festivals, and a lot of the festivals TPN work with, it's more about a festival for the people, so actually your audience feel like your promoters, your advocates. And that's always been one of the nice things about Festival. It's not just about 5 people sitting in an office in Vauxhall planning or trying to promote. It's about people loving what you do, understanding what you do, and wanting to share that with people.
So yeah, once a year we meet up in this very room with some of the ambassadors, and I think that maybe it's the top sellers, the guys who've sold a lot of tickets. Some of them sell like 60, 70 tickets. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, I like to kind of host a bit of a tea party here, Rob to Bank, sort of letting loose. We have a bit of a chat, and they give us really amazing feedback, tell us what they do like, what they don't like, whether the campsites could be in a different place, the sort of acts they want to see. And it does actually help me shape the future year of what we're going to do at Festival. So yeah, it's really good.
Hi, my name's Rob Starr. I'm the promoter of Eastern Electric's one-day event based in Hatfield House in Hertfordshire, just outside of London. We've been using Physical Network for 2 years now, and we find it's a great way for us to reach, I suppose, a wider audience and help to really drive our ticket sales. Obviously, being a festival promoter, I'm in the business of selling tickets, and anything that can help with that is it's music to my ears, really. What I really like about the peer-to-peer selling model that they use at Physical Network is it almost takes me back to the old sort of rave days when you couldn't get a ticket online and you used to have to get a ticket off someone in the know. So you'd have to phone one of the numbers on the back of a flyer, or you just know someone who had tickets for the big raves at the time. And I think there's no better endorsement than buying a ticket off one of your friends. If someone says to you, this is a great event to go to, or this is a great party, then you're going to take their word for it, probably over anything you see on Facebook or anything you see on social media. So for me, getting that engagement of people actually telling their friends about the event and almost selling the event on our behalf makes it a really powerful sale. And we've been using Physical Network for 2 years now, and we've seen the sales through our ambassadors grow year on year. Year one, when we first used Physical Network, we sold just over 600 tickets. And last year we added over 50% to that number, and we sold over 900 tickets through the Physical Network reps, which I think if we continue, we'll just see that increase year on year. In terms of rewards for the guys that sell tickets for us, it's not just tickets for the festival that they're after. What we find works really well is access to VIP areas, access to backstage where they get a chance to sort of see the artists really close up. And also, obviously, drinks vouchers, food vouchers, and stuff that means they don't have to spend any money when they come to our event. I think these days, the wider you can spread your message on social media and the more people you can engage with, obviously that's going to help build your event. And by having upwards of sort of 300-400 people actively spreading the message and liking your posts on Facebook and sharing those posts with their own audience, that's only going to help to grow the event. And last year we did 10,000 tickets for Eastern Electrics, and this year we increased that number to 15,000. So certainly using Physical Networks and our ambassadors helped us achieve that growth, and we're hoping to grow by a similar amount for next year's event. We had a really great meeting. It was down here actually at this pub in King's Cross with all of the ambassadors that sold a significant amount of tickets last year. And from that, we actually pulled some of the lineup and some of the stages direct from the feedback that they gave us. I mean, it's really important to us that we're booking acts that the kids who come to our event want to see. And I'm a little bit older probably than our target market, so I don't always know musically where it's at. So I think it's really important to have those kids on board and letting you know what they like, really.